I got an email off Steven Soderbergh saying that he wanted to make this film Black Bag and would I be interested, and he sent me the script, and I really wanted to work with Steven again. We worked together on Haywire back in 2010, I think it was. So I read the script and immediately emailed back and said I'm in. I just started formulating this idea of George being a very sort of traditional, sort of old school kind of character mixed with all the modern appliances of today that he would enjoy, because I think he's quite a sort of obsessive type character. For me, I thought the cooking thing is interesting because George enjoys cooking and he enjoys fishing, and both those activities for him are quite solitary ones. I think he finds, you know, an ability to sort of like recharge and center himself by doing these solitary activities. I think he's a personality that doesn't necessarily easily socialize with people. And so the hobbies that he enjoys, like I say, are quite singular in terms of it's just him, you know, by himself with his thoughts and decompressing. There's a couple of things that I thought was interesting about their relationship, that markers, they don't have any children. And whether that was a conscious choice or whether they tried, I think both of them come from childhoods that weren't ideal. So I think they're damaged people. You know, they've had, well, certainly Catherine talks about the relationship with her mother in a way that seems to be quite fractured, and I think George's relationship with his father is something that's very evident in who he is today and plays a large part of that. I think he worries about Catherine's sort of mental health as well, because in her exchange with Dr. Vaughan, you know, there is an implication again that she perhaps tried to take her life. So then within their own relationship, and obviously in the film, there's always the aspect, and we shot the end of the film, and actually it was something that I never thought would play in that scene, but I felt like the end of the movie is kind of like the beginning, where there is that element of, is she being totally crystal clear with him? Is there a suspicion there? Obviously Kate is, you know, she's a master at what she does. She's always brings something that perhaps you wouldn't read on the page. So there's a lot of ambiguity in her performance. There's a lot of tenderness there. There's also a sort of protective element. You can see, well, I picked up, maybe it wasn't intentional, but that she does have an exterior that she puts on, even for George. Because I think, you know, there is the vulnerability within her character there as well. She's, you know, again, took that note from the script really well, that she's the head of the table wherever she sits. She's very commanding, certainly in both sort of the dinner scenes and dealing with the other personalities at the table.
Where are you off to?
Black Bag.
Right.
There's a traitor in the house. Find the leak.
これはスパイによるスパイ狩り。
You are one naughty husband, George.
You got a breach. Who's the suspect?
Your wife.
Love you.
I don't like liars.
I can feel when you're watching me.
Sorry.
I like it.
交錯する罠と嘘。あなたは試される。
Would you kill for me, George?
Would you?
ブラックバッグ。
What's on the menu?
I have a game.